Netflix put out a great documentary, I'm blanking on the name, but about AAU basketball and how AAU is just as corrupt as the next organization that are involved in the hierarchy of sports. Professional, amateur, anything. So now we have this story. The Oregonian did this. Look, great investigative journalism. However, I think we both fundamentally disagree with the overall line of thinking and the backlash that is being suffered by Marvin Bagley and his family. So Marvin Bagley, what a surprise, joined an AAU team that was sponsored by Nike, got a bunch of free stuff, and then also it appears that his family took money from Nike. Now, here's what the Oregonian did. Their investigation details that Nike sponsored the Phoenix family. Bagley Jr. was the coach and team director. And Marvin Bagley is Marvin Bagley III, by the way, the player. The Bagley family filed for Chapter 7 bankruptcy in April of 2008. Combined annual income, $44,000 between Jr. and his wife. After the Nike sponsorship, the Bagley family moved to SoCal. Tax filings observed by the Oregonian showed that they live in a gated community. Rent is anywhere from $2,500 to $7,500 a month. That's a lot of coin. The company's sponsorship money and lavish attention transformed amateur sports during the past 25 years. Now players, coaches, and fans wait to see if the results of the ongoing federal investigation will spawn the next revolution. There are no rules, however, prohibiting footwear companies from sponsoring teams, showering athletes with shoes, unis, cash to cover travel and other expenses. It's a strategy that's long been accepted as ethical and legal, though it seems like they're framing it as illegal. Journalist and author George Dorman, lastly, wrote an account of youth basketball, 8 years with a SoCal club team. If a dad is coaching a team that is sponsored by one of the big shoe companies, that is plainly just a way for the company to dump a bunch of money in the lap of the parent of the young star, he said. Where exactly do you want to take this?
I mean, that last part's true.
No, completely.
Yeah, then I have no issue with it. No issue with it at all. Listen, as someone that grew up in poverty and struggled a bit in young adulthood, if I had an opportunity where someone would say, hey, you know, my mom or my dad or my cousin, you know, we can go from $44,000 a year to a Cali nice house with, you know, 5 bedrooms, 2-3 bathrooms.
Right.
When I was sharing a bunk bed, you know, I don't have any brothers, but if I had brothers, you know, sharing bunk beds with my, you know, my siblings, and it's 6 of us in a 2-bedroom apartment.
Right.
Who's gonna say no to that? You know, I mean, I don't get, like I said, I understand investigative journalism. It makes me feel some sort of way that they went into their taxes, they went into their bankruptcy and stuff. And I told somebody yesterday, like, how did they do it? Like, all this stuff is public record. I mean, you can go back 10 years and find a car that I got repoed.
Right.
You know, so you're going to say, well, Rob got his car repoed 10 years ago, and now he's driving. Well, y'all need to know what I'm driving. Right. But you know.
Yeah, totally.
You know, so how does he get his money?
So how do we change this narrative then?
You know, I think just reading the reactions to this, I think most people like, you don't care. You know.
Well, what's going to happen even with Nike? Like, they weren't named in the NCAA
right. Because they're obviously
FBI probe. I mean, like, if they're trying, look, Nike is the biggest of biggest shoe companies.
Right.
All right. Now, they don't just do shoes, obviously. They do almost everything as long as it involves sports. What we should actually do is allow Nike to do all of this and not be scathed for it.
I think that's
because if they're trying to take somebody like you or anybody else, somebody like me, somebody like Craig, anybody, it doesn't matter, anybody, and they're trying to provide them a better future just so they can be like, hey man, we want you to wear our stuff.
Yeah.
That's the trade.
You know,
that's it.
It's kind of like the weed. Just make it legal.
Yeah.
Like, you know something, they made weed legal in all of these states, and shockingly, nothing bad happened. Except a lot of money came in.
Yeah,
and,
look at Colorado.
And less people getting arrested. There'll be so many people.
Crime is also down.
Crime is down. Yeah, if you look at
statistics in Colorado are absurd.
Yeah, because it's so easy to get arrested for weed because everybody has it, and if you get pulled over and they find you, so just make it legal.
All right,
put a cap on it, but make it legal.
Let us know your thoughts. YouTube.com/TYT Sports.
Pay me, Nike.